Are you okay with that?
All right, guys, I want to remind everybody that this episode is presented by Yahoo Fantasy. Fantasy football is back. Fire up the group chat and get your draft board ready. And buckle up for a season filled with breakouts, busts, and all the overreactions that we live for. It's all going down on Yahoo Fantasy. This year, UCSS is back on Yahoo Fantasy, and you should too, whether you're a first-timer or a veteran making your millionth league. To celebrate 28 years of fantasy greatness, Yahoo is dropping 28 big new features over 28 days, giving you more ways to play, more ways to draft, and more ways to win. And it all begins on August 4th. So stay tuned and start creating or joining your Yahoo Fantasy Football League at yahoofantasy.com/LockedOnNFL. That's yahoofantasy.com/LockedOnNFL. Let's make this fantasy season the best one yet.
They're the best. We've tried them all. There's no question.
Nope.
We came crawling back on our hands and knees to Yahoo, begging that they would take us back.
And they did.
So
shout out Yahoo.
Their
What
info,
did we go to last?
CBS, we're done with it,
CBS,
though.
awful.
Yeah,
Don't do it. ESPN, not good. Yahoo they've been doing it the longest. They've got it figured out. All right, Joe Flacco looked exactly how I thought he would look. No rust, came in there, ran the offense. Wasn't complex, but he ran it. Did everything that I thought he would do. What do you guys grade Joe Flacco for his preseason performance Saturday?
I gave him an A. I mean, I don't understand. There is nothing. The only negative thing that happened on Saturday was the fact that they started off 3-and-out against guys that got all probably.
Which there was a drop in there.
They all got cut.
There was a drop in there that would have.
But for him individually, I thought that he was great. I mean, he got him down the field. That the touchdown to Harold Fanning was perfectly executed. Everybody looked good. I don't understand how anybody can have a negative.
I don't think on Joe Flacco. I didn't like that he took a sack. But
on that sack, Almani Marshall kind of missed the linebacker blitz.
Totally missed.
You're being nice when you say kind of missed, right?
No,
they made contact. He got beat.
He whiffed.
He got
Would
you say that was even a chip? I would say that was a scratch.
He kind of
got in the way. He got in his way.
Not enough. I'm sure Joe was like, "Hey, kid, you need to
But it was
knock him off his course."
It's unfortunate because Amani Marshall's a guy who's kind of on that bubble, especially with the running back situation. So if you're going to be only a short yardage or goal line back, you got to be able to protect on on third downs like that, and that was an opportunity.
You can't be the reason your number one is on the sidelines.
Right.
We're going to talk about Dylan. We're going to talk about Shador after this.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to keep Joe.
Everybody.
We're going to keep Joe real quick. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Yep.
Starting offense, threw a touchdown pass, played just into the second quarter, the pass to Fannin. I mean, it was a great design by the offense to isolate Fannin. It was a great throw by Flacco to not put him in a situation where he's going to get killed by the incoming safety with the backside help as a corner. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. I was actually there for the first half of the game, Jay.
And you won the tickets for
I won the
box,
tickets
right?
from K. It wasn't a box. It was just like
just seats.
just good seats, yeah.
Okay.
And then I watched it back on the All-22. The only thing I'll say about Flacco in person, it looks like he's moving so slow.
He is.
Like everybody on TV, it looks like what you expect it to be slow.
on
In
TV
person,
too.
it was even slower, but he made it work. I thought he looked good. The starting offense looked good, and I thought he played the perfect amount. I wouldn't want him to see him go back out there for another snap. I thought he played the perfect amount to show what he needed to do, and it's what you want to see your starting quarterback look like in their final preseason tune-up.
Yeah, I agree. After the sack, I'm like, get him out. Get him out. He's our only hope. As we've seen, we're going to do what Joe.
You haven't seen Kenneth.
If Joe Flacco, I know we haven't. Like I said, he's our only hope. The Browns are going to go as far as Joe takes us.
Yeah.
That could be 2 wins, it could be 4 wins, it could be 6 wins, whatever. When Joe goes out, if he goes out, the good thing about that is we're going to get a read on these other guys. Right now, we don't know much about any of them really, and I would throw Kenny Pickett into that.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw him 2 years in Pittsburgh. We saw him with an inferior offensive coordinator. The little bit he got to play last year, he was very effective, but he played. I think he threw like 30 passes or something. It wasn't like we got to see a lot of him in that Philadelphia offense. I'd like to see for real who he is. We don't know that yet. But as far as Flacco goes, I give him an A. He did everything I thought he would do. You're right, Mike. He looked slow on TV too. To me, the one thing I was looking for with Joe was there some age regression? And there was a little bit. Not as much as you might think. Having experienced that drop from 38 to 40, I can tell you, most people say that feels like a decade. You guys will find out. The young bucks will see. You see it in the gym. You see it in your stamina. You see it in everything. And I expected him to regress a little bit with age, and he did. He's slow, man.
Well,
he's slow, but he's crafty enough to get out of the way when he has to.
Nobody's expecting him to be like Michael Vick or anything like
No.
that. I think for me, my biggest thing with him was there going to be regression in the arm talent? Because that's what he's been so
Did you
known
see
for.
it? I didn't.
I didn't
No,
at all.
yeah.
So that's
great.
why for
Arm looks
me,
great.
I'm like, oh, yeah, he's good to go.
Yeah.
Because if he lost some zip on that ball,
Yeah, I'm with you.
I might need to see Kenny
But
Pickett.
honestly, and the mind is there.
Yeah.
You could see him going through his progressions, finding his reads, quickly taking the valve if he needs that, just to get it out of his hands. Joe has learned, I've heard Joe in interviews say, I play smarter. I play differently than I did when I was 25. You have to. And I think he's made all of the adjustments that he's needed to make. It's fun to watch guys. I'm going to make a crazy comparison, but this is what I thought of Saturday when I was watching the game. You guys are probably too young to remember this. When George Foreman came back, it was so fun to watch him because he's out there going, poof, poof, I got nothing to lose. Poof, poof. I mean, he's just throwing punches. He's not even like trying to dodge punches. He just was like, I'm house money, I'm 40, come get me. And when I watch Joe Flacco, I feel like Joe's out there going, not supposed to be here, was on the couch, boom. Yeah. Not supposed to be here. I'm ranked 31st. No one thinks I can do this. Boom.
Well, he wasn't always a big interception thrower early in his career, and now he's become a little more risk. No. The opposite of risk adverse.
Yeah, no, he's risky.
Yeah, he's
more
riskier. Yeah.
He was risk adverse when you're young. You know why? Because you could be on your last. You don't want to be on your last step when you're 26.
Yeah, that's true.
When you're 40, you're like, sling it.
Yeah.
We saw it in the playoff game. I mean, you can live by that. You will die by that eventually.
I think for Joe, he's only going to be as successful as the offensive line takes him. Because if he's slow and he can't move like that,
that's a great point.
If the line ain't blocking, then it ain't happening.
Did we get a report on Posich? What was the deal?
Oh, they didn't say. He got an MRI yesterday,
Yeah, he's
right?
questionable.
We haven't heard, though. Right?
Questionable for week 1 is basically what Stefanski said.
We got Luke Whippler. We good. Yeah. Go Bucks.
So,
are we good?
We good.
We good.
Whippler actually did look pretty good in his stuff.
He held his own. He did his thing.
Okay.
So that was the easy one.
That's what we buck out.
That was the easy one. That was like, I think we all agree.
Yeah.
It was an A across the board. He looked as good as he could look, and he did exactly what we expected him to do. Now let's go to QB2.